Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here. Now before we get started with this video, as usual, I do want to let you guys know that the particular article that I'm going to be talking about today will, as usual, be provided in the description down below for everyone to take a look at. And I wanted to share something with you guys in regards to Idaho because they are coming up with some of the most ridiculous things I have ever heard of. And I want to take this opportunity to thank a subscriber out there for giving me this story because it really shows how much of an asshole people really are in Idaho and how far they are really willing to go when it comes to literally throwing the Constitution out of the window because they don't care. And I wanted to read a part of this article to you guys because basically Idaho wants to declare the state to be a Christian state, if you will. And they really don't care, like I said, about throwing the Constitution out of the window. They don't really care about the ideas and plans that laid the foundation for this country. They are just thinking about greed. They just want everything for themselves. So when you disagree with them, or when you come up with something different, or you think differently from them, they automatically assume that they are being attacked and that they are being persecuted, so on and so forth. And that's something that is really pathetic to me. And at the same time, I really don't think that these Christians need an apology because they are acting foolish and they are full of nonsense. And this article really talks about how these individuals want to do things. They want to put religious propaganda back in schools. They want to put religious influence back in schools. And to me, that's wrong. I mean, to me, that should never happen in the first place. And they obviously really don't care about the separation of church and state either because of the fact that they are trying to push all of these things through so that they can go back to their influence in the public school setting. And to me, that is something that is disrespectful. To me, that is something that should never be considered. It shouldn't have the power to pass. It shouldn't have the power to be implemented in society because, in all actuality, it is going to be very bad for society. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys. So, with that said, I wanted to get back to this article at hand here, and I wanted to read a part of this article to you guys. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below at the end of this video. Members of a county Republican Party in Idaho are to take up a measure on Tuesday evening that would declare the state a Christian one to bolster what the proposal calls the Judeo-Christian bedrock of the founding of the United States. See what I mean? They obviously don't care about facts. These individuals think that this country was founded on Christian principles. Let me tell you, idiot Republicans in Idaho, one thing. Treaty of Tripoli, Article 11. Read that. I ain't going to sit here and hold your hand and read it to you like you're some 5-year-old. Even though you are acting like a 5-year-old, I'm not going to sit here and read anything to you. Look into that and see what it says about this country being founded on Christianity. And then get back to me. I know that you probably won't watch this video, and to be honest with you guys, I really don't care because I know that you guys out there, especially when it comes to Christians, really ignore facts. You really ignore the facts. It seems like you're allergic to them, and you don't want to have anything to do with them. But I'm still going to continue to share a little bit of this article with my subscribers because I think it really shows just how much of a bunch of assholes you really are, and that you really don't care about the Constitution that laid the foundation for this country, and that's rather pathetic. And you individuals are poor excuses for human beings, and I really feel sorry for you. I really do, because you're greedy, you're lazy, and you're intellectually bankrupt, you're morally bankrupt, and you absolutely have no idea what you are doing. So let's get back to the article. The resolution to be voted on by the Kootenai County Republican Central Committee is non-binding, meaning it does not have the effect of laws or rules. The proposal seeks that Idaho be formally and specifically declared a Christian state, guided by a Judeo-Christian faith reflected in the U.S. Declaration of Independence, where all authority and power is attributed to God. The resolution reads. Now, like I said before, guys, this whole situation with Idaho is rather pathetic. If this stuff passes through and if they are able to somehow declare Idaho to be a Christian state, it would be one of the most horrific, not to mention ridiculous things I have ever heard. And this would be another prime example of how people are literally throwing the Constitution out of the window, like I've said many times before, and basically throwing out the window what the founding fathers had built from the ground up. This is something that is rather pathetic, and these Christians are really trying everything they can to have their hand in society, and it's something that's disturbing to me because I was watching a couple of videos on polls about Christianity, and the percentage of Christians in this country is going down, you know, is going down significantly, I might add. And it's something that they're afraid of. You know, it's something that they are in fear of, and they are trying to do anything. They're trying to pull out all of the tricks out of their bag, and they're going down swinging, basically. And it's something that is really amusing to me because their whole way of life, their whole way of thinking is completely unnecessary. And time again, it has been proven in society, you know. And it's something that these individuals need to realize. But I think, you know, like I said in the previous video, you know, they lack the intellectual capacity to understand any of these things, you know, because let's face it, I think, you know, religion holds social development back, you know. Instead of sending people into space, you know, they rather send people to war under this alleged god of theirs, if you will, spend trillions of dollars in wars that do not need to happen in the first place. You know, this country goes farther in debt. This country, you know, is going broke because you got a bunch of people who think they are doing God's work, if you will, by invading other countries and thinking everything is going to be all better at the end of it. You know, it's simply not the case, and it never will be the case. They want to throw education out the window. They want to throw science out the window because a lot of these Christians think that facts, truth, and a lot of things, you know, regarding logic are the enemy. And this is something that is stupid. It's stupidity at its finest. And these individuals make me sick. This article contains a lot of nonsense. It really does. And it really made me upset when I read it, you know, and that is why I felt compelled to share it with you guys. And like I said before, it's in the description as well for you guys. And I really want you guys to check it out and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, because Christianity realizes that it's going down, you know, and they're willing to do anything, including throwing the Constitution out of the window because they really don't care, you know. So, till next time, the Quiet Atheist is out. And remember, if you can't be good at it. Most of all, thank you for watching, and I will see you next video. And remember, try and bring truth to everyone out there that you know and all your friends and everything else, because in these days, it's something that needs to be taken seriously. And evidently, Christians don't understand what serious really means because they rather believe in an over 2,000-year-old fairy tale that's damaging society as we see it, you know, and it's pathetic. So I'll talk to you later, and thank you for watching.